All right, bro, it's T, and I'm back, man, with a new video, bro, because I get a request. Somebody asked me in the comment section to explain this NCBI report that I posted in the community section. It's called, I'm sorry, I'm so busy, bro. I would love to make more videos every day, but it's impossible, bro. I'm enjoying myself, man, regenerating, looking better, doing sports, playing basketball, swimming. It's summertime, bro. All right. So, life is limited. Get it? Anyways, I have a goal. Somebody asked me, what's your goal? I want to live to 200. What's the problem, though? I have to make it to 100 before I can make it to 200. But anyways, it's a joke. Get it, bro? Anyways, all right. So, a lot of problem people don't understand is that not only are you building muscle, but you're regenerating yourself. If you are building muscle, I told you, myofibular hypertrophy, these satellite cells control muscle growth. They reach a myonuclear domain. This domain the satellite cell does not want to further because the what do you call it, the fullest myostatin controls that, so these cells can't come out and they can't create themselves by themselves. They're not programmed to do that. You have to do it post injury. Get it? Post injuries, postnatal, whatever. Anyways, I'll read it to you. It'll be in here anyway. So it's called Regeneration Capacity of Skeletal Muscle. I don't know if you know this dude, Mr. Sinclair. He's a guy that thinks he's going to live forever young and he's going to be like so pretty young forever and ever and ever, bro. Look, I'm 54. I don't take metformin like him and all these pills, these so-called anti-aging pills or whatever the hell he's doing. Maybe his hair looks weird. It looks kind of colored. It looks colored or sutured. I'm not really sure. He says he's 50 years old, so he's 4 years behind me. So yeah, he's 50. He looks 50 years old and he looks really white and pale, like he doesn't go out in the sun because he's scared of this damaging effect from the sun. Now, if you eat enough vegetables and fruits and vegetables, they kind of fix that, I found, over time. And this whole regenerative property and stuff and the satellite cells coming on, all this kind of, they help you. So he's saying that how skipping meals make you younger. Skipping meals? You think 2,000 years ago when people were starving, skipping meals, you think they lived longer, bro? They died young, man, and they suffered. I'm telling you, they suffered 2,000 years ago, even 1,000 years ago, whatever. A couple of hundred years ago, people suffered. Man, we live in 2022. You are so lucky. If you live in the United States right now, Canada, wherever you live, man, in one of these free countries or whatever, you are so lucky. You have no idea. Man, you should thank your lucky stars you live in North America or wherever. A rich country. All right, so I'm going to go back here. I just figured I'd bring that up. So regeneration, capacity of skeletal muscle. All right, I can, here, you know what? I'm just going to bring up the report itself. I'll read off of it. I don't know if I can get this to become bigger, how big I can get this. Sorry. This is PubMed, as you can see, National Library of Medicine, National Center of Biotechnology, Information, and CBI, blah, 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 whatever. All right, so short version. Regeneration capacity of skeletal muscle. You asked me to explain this, and I explained something else to you. You were asking me recently, which we already talked about on the channel. But I'll just talk about this just because. Okay, so the organic typical stem cell of skeletal muscle has previously been known as satellite cell. Okay, the skeletal muscle is known previously as satellite cell. They allow muscle fiber growth during ontogenesis, enable fiber hypertrophy, and are responsible for the very efficient repair of muscle fibers. This efficient apparatus is to some degree counterbalanced by an enormous use of the satellite cell pool. So this regeneration, you have a satellite cell pool. These satellite cells, they're quiescent. They lay dormant between the sarcolemma, whatever, in the muscle. And I think, and I'm not sure, I'm theorizing that they don't age like sperm because the baby would come out old, right? If you had sex with your girlfriend and you were an old dude, why isn't your child coming out old like you? Well, he's not, because sperm, they don't age. And I think satellite cells, because they're quiescent, they're dormant, they're hiding from environmental things like oxidation, hypoxia, and whatever else, damaging effects in the environment. They're hiding because they're stem cells that need to come out and regenerate you. They need to cause these cells to split, divide, regenerate, so forth and so on. Since your muscles are postmitotic, they do not split. Myonuclei do not split. It's the satellite cells that split, create more cells. But as you age, your cells are they're becoming senescent. They call it senescent cells. These senescent cells, they're neither dead or alive, and they're just sitting there. You want to get rid of them or push them out or whatever. That's why they look corrupted, these cells. Normal cells round, this one looks corrupted. So you look kind of agey, you kind of not look so good. Your muscle function doesn't work so well anymore. You are not so strong. You're having these ups and downs. You're having all kinds of problems and disease and so forth and so on. So yeah, you want to get more of these, you want to contribute more of these satellite cells to that satellite cell pool so you could regenerate yourself, get it? So you could be young and strong and vibrant, run fast, and do all of these things, not lift the heavy weight all day, bother like a factory worker. That's not what life is all about. Anyways, the efficient apparatus to this is to some degree counterbalanced by an enormous use of satellite cell pool. Fiber atrophy probably is accompanied by loss of myonuclei, such as that every reversal of atrophy is bound to use new nuclei. Well, yeah, you can lose these nuclei and you can get them back again. Get it? And it'll tell you, i.e. satellite cells, which is through these myonuclei through satellite cells, and they have to be activated. How often in life does this occur? Hard to say. Moreover, the potent repair capacity is challenged by an unexpected vulnerability of skeletal muscle fibers. Passive stretch and contracted muscles may cause multiple micro damage. So the passive stretch, multiple, whatever, this stretching, passive stretch, and so forth and so on, will cause this micro damage. Yeah, it's unaccustomed exercise. I mean, things that you're unaccustomed to will cause this micro damage. Disruption of contractile elements in tiny areas of true necrosis. A necrosis meaning the breakdown of something, a muscle. Focal necrosis. How often does this happen? Well, for many of us, at least once per year. So you get these micro damages once a year, they said, for some people. Why is that? Why aren't you getting it in the gym all the time? Look, I'm getting damaged. I'm getting damaged. I'm getting micro tears. Getting micro damage. Getting micro tears. You are you? Every day, you think, huh? Why are they saying you're getting this once a year? Because you can't muscle. If you were to do this all the time, you get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger forever. How come you're not getting any bigger? Because you're not getting damaged. You're not getting micro tears. You're not getting nothing in the gym, bro. That's what all these people have to pretend online, like nasty test male and I don't know, this other guy, prophet idiot, and all these fucking weird people. They're all skinny and saying, look at my body. This is a natural physique, what a natural physique could be. And they're like, what? They're fantasizing, bro. They're making up stuff because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. So they have to make up shit. Anyways, well, for many of us, at least once per year, when we go up and down mountains during vacation time, followed by sour muscles. Sour muscles get this damage up and down a mountain once a year. Others may decide to change his or her locomotive behavior by severe onset of jogging. All of a sudden you did something else that you're unaccustomed to, jogging, and then you get this damage. There's a repair and a remodel, regeneration. It divides whatever and adds to this satellite cell pool. Expands. Get it? It expands, bro. You get more of it for future regenerative purposes, and you get some in your fibers, whatever. You hypertrophy them when you eat. You eat and they hypertrophy. Get it? Not lift a heavy weight and magically it's going to hypertrophy. That's why it's never happening for you. You're just waiting for something to happen. Don't wait for something to happen. Make it happen. Don't wait for something to happen. Make it happen. It may happen that they suffer kidney failure on Monday due to muscle micro damage and the transfer of myoproteins into serum over weekend. Also, 20 minutes of stepping up and down something like a chair will do. So stepping down, up and down a chair will do. Look, I brought this up once before. I don't know. You've probably seen this stuff. I don't know. There is a remarkable increase in chitin, kinase, and other muscle-derived proteins, which lasts for days and is bound to reflect some muscle damage. How about sportsmen and the worker who repeatedly use their muscles in such a way, unaccustomed? They get this damage, micro damage. We don't have answers yet to most of these questions, but considerably amount of information has been collected in both animals and so forth and so on. So in common all cases, the growth, repair, and proliferation of satellite cells and their consequent Incorporation and fusion with the parent fiber. This way focal damage is required, often without visible reminders. So this is kind of an anti-aging thing. If you can keep repetitively getting the satellite cell to itself to increase in numbers, so it can increase more cells, new DNA, create new DNA in your body because your old DNA is corrupted and we need to get rid of it. We need to push them out, get it? And we need to replace them with good cells because the old cells look bad and they're corrupting you, get it? All right, we would run out of satellite cells were they not stem cells. Yeah, if they weren't stem cells, we'd run out of cells because they stopped dividing. Senescent cells stop dividing. I think they divide up to 670 times and then they don't divide no more, bro. That's why you're getting older, because these cells stop doing it. And once the last cell cannot divide, you die. After division, one daughter remains a satellite cell, while the other is free to divide. See? Divide how often? Important for the human cell since the cell ages and proliferates slower and slower till it stops to divide at all, at least in culture. At least in culture. But they know this in your body too. If you don't keep doing this. The same is true for the new satellite cell. This we know from recent experiments in which human biopsies derived myogenic stem cells were grown into vivo implanting them into skeletal muscle, whatever. I don't even go into this stuff. So growth correlates negatively with age of a donor between the age of 2 and some 70 years. About two divisions are performed by each satellite cell in human, vastus lateralis and biceps brachii muscle in 10 years in the average. Most important for the older among us, 76, there are still some 13 divisions left before complete exhaustion. However, there are diseases like Duchenne muscular dystrophy in which muscle fibers lack a structural protein with the effect of enhanced vulnerability to mechanical stress, and that's a whole bunch of other things. Their enhanced use of satellite cells. Satellite cell pool makes the remaining growth capacity in an 8-year-old child as low as otherwise found at age 80. Some time ago, implantation generally, blah, 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 blah. I don't know what else to say here, man. I don't know if this was the report you were asking me to talk about, but yeah, stem cells, myogenic stem cells, probably pluripotent cells, blah, blah, blah. Bone marrow to create some of this stuff, bunch of stuff. It's regeneration, bro. It makes you younger. Let me see if I can find something better. Give me a second here. The Hayflick concept, yeah, that's how many times it can regenerate. Yeah, I don't really know, man. I don't know. Let me see this one. Adapted. I think you asked me about that. We talked about that. Adapted muscle sarcopenia. Yeah, I post so much stuff here. Look at this one, muscle injury. This is an interesting one. Your metabolism has a lot to do with a lot of things, bro. I'll just talk about this. I'm going to keep talking about too much stuff here, okay? I'll do some videos when I come back. This is skeletal muscle stem cells, effects of aging and metabolism on muscle regenerative function. Abstract. Hold on a second. I think I'm running out of fucking power here. Just give me a second. I gotta fucking plug this in. Shit. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. I was running out of power, bro. I didn't notice that. I forgot to plug it in. Okay, skeletal muscle stem cells, effects of aging and metabolism on muscle regenerative function. Homeostatic and regenerative replacement of skeletal muscle fibers requires the activity of a dedicated pool of myogenic stem cells called satellite cells. Yeah, we know that. We know that satellite cells are what build muscle. Okay, bro? Not this fake stuff. You know, there's something I wanted to talk about steroids, because people ask me, steroids build muscle. No, they don't. They still have to be activated. The satellite cell has to activate. Steroids may cause adaptations, but the activity to activate is through muscle damage, through adaptations. They activate through unaccustomed movements, which create these adaptations, whatever. All right. Satellite cells that are activated by muscle injury. See, it says here, Homeostatic regenerative replacement skeletal muscle fibers require the activity of a dedicated pool of myogenic stem cells. They need that, called satellite cells. They are activated by muscle injury. See, they're activated by muscle injury and act as a renewable source of muscle forming cells throughout adult life. Satellite cells function is controlled by both intrinsic and extrinsic regulatory cues. These integration whose integration determines the success of muscle regenerative response. Pathological deregulation of satellite cell function throughout perturbation of these signaling pathways appears to play an important role in age-dependent deterioration of muscle function. Deterioration of muscle function. Oh, you need more of these, bro. And in muscle dystrophic disease. The regenerative activity of skeletal muscle also appears to be tightly linked to metabolism, and alterations in metabolic state can directly influence the activity of these tissue-specific stem cells. Here we review recent and emerging insights in the molecular and biochemical signals of controlled satellite cell function and discuss these contexts and so forth and so on. Muscle degenerative diseases, dystrophy, and sarcopenia. Oh, that comes with it, bro. Just read my section. You can read it. It's in there. I don't know what else to tell you, bro. They enhance you, make you better, okay? Ongoing work bringing more opportunities to enhance and restore muscle repair are likely to facilitate satellite cell transfer applications. Look, man, I'm more into regeneration. I'm building muscle, but I'm into regeneration. I'm into expanding the satellite cell pool, getting younger, stronger, better. So I'm not all malfunctioned. I look younger, stronger, better all the time. You look better every time you regenerate. It does it, but you're aging. So every time you kind of stop, it kind of regresses. That's why you have to keep going with the flow of it. I couldn't because we had COVID and a bunch of other things that kept stopping me from doing that. But I told you, I'm finally back doing it. I did one session the week before, about 17 days ago. I took off a complete 17 days from the last time after my leg got hurt. I went into the gym. I just did my upper body. I still haven't done my legs. I'm not sure. I was thinking about it today, but it's summertime and I got things to do, bro. But I'll try Friday tomorrow. And then I don't know. I may not come in on Saturday because I did my upper body last Saturday and that took 17 days. And I got severe necrosis, like severe damage. And I just feel big and strong right now. I don't know how to describe it. But yeah, I'm pushing it, I'm pushing it. And you can only do so much, get it? And this channel, whatever. I'm just teaching, bro, okay? These people bothering me and everything, do this, show this, do that. It's a teaching channel. You go do it. You figure it out yourself, get it? I do what's best for me. You do what's best for you. My channel doesn't make me money. I don't get rich off this. I'm not a what do you call it? A fitness guru or any of these kind of things, okay? Maybe you guys are, but not me. So you go and enjoy yourself. You do that. I don't know what else to say there, bro. This guy's a joke right here. So I know him and his longevity. And I think there's another one called the Shiki Science Show. Hold on. This lady here, I didn't even understand her last video. Now she's talking about longevity all the time, and medicine and anti-aging. I mean, most promising anti-aging compounds, age, AKG, rejuvenate, oversees biological age in humans, anti-aging compounds, resveratrol, the Sneaky Science Show, human trials. When spermidine, I mean, meanwhile, it's the satellite cell that regenerates you. You're losing it look, 40% of your body is made up of muscle. These progenitors, when you do damage your body, when you damage your muscle, you're damaging your bone. You're also causing damage to your internal organs, and they wake up the progenitors in there too. These mesenchymal cells, stem cells, these other multipotent stem cells. I don't know really pluripotent, but there's a lot of multipotent stem cells in there. They're proliferating and they're differentiating and dividing and repairing you and regenerating you. That is the whole purpose. To go through this, yeah, it's a kind of a beat to go through all this stuff, but bro, you have to do what it takes, or do what you love. You won't make it. I do stuff that I hate, and I hate doing it, but I know that I'll get results. See, I want to anti-age, I want to look better, younger, stronger, and all this kind of other stuff, bro. I don't want to do exercise. I don't want to waste my time. I want to regenerate myself, be bigger, stronger, all kinds of stuff. Get it? Because that's what people are attracted to. So it's not just you're regenerating yourself, but you want to look good as well. Get it? Because people see you. They see you how they see you, as being looking young and nice, strong and cool, bro. Yeah, they don't see you as an old dude. These girls saw me on the track today. I ran around the track to speed up my metabolism because I've been having stomach problems. Yeah, and that really helped right away. And so these girls, they were clapping at this guy running around. So I ran like this, kind of funny, and they're joking. They clapped at me, and I told them, one day you'll be old. I go, me? I'm in my 50s. And they go, what? They go, oh, you look young. Yeah, but you may look young, but you may be old in the inside. That's another problem. See what I mean? You could look young on the outside, but you're super aged in the inside because you don't have any more of these satellite cells. They're gone. Get it? You're not regenerating, so your insides is so corrupted and old and falling apart. So it's equally important to regenerate the inside and the outside. Get it? So this is another whatever lady. I don't know what they're doing, bro. It's ridiculous, but yeah. So yeah, I don't know what else to say here. There's a lot of reports. I put them in this section. You can go through all of them. You can go through all of this if you want. There's a whole bunch of stuff here. Here's another one. Muscle stem cells aging, define ways to induce tissue rejuvenation. That's another way because, what is it? A palpable example of this decline is provided by skeletal muscle, specialized tissue compound, post-mitotic fibers that contract general force, muscle, skeletal muscle stem cells, satellite cells are long-lived, and support muscle regeneration throughout life, bro. That's why you don't, if you're adapted doing your exercises, you're kind of doing a turnover. You're kind of suppressing them from going away, but they still go away. What you want to do is increase more of them. You want to bank on them. So you want to deposit more of them in your bank account, the satellite cell pool. That's why they tell you it reaches a myonuclear domain size limit. The satellite cell reaches myonuclear domain size limit. It can no longer donate any more extra nuclei to that domain to further any more growth. It can't because the myostatin has stopped it. So you have to create it through these injuries. You have to create these muscle injuries to wake up the progenitor to fuse, bind, proliferate, differentiate, regenerate you. And then the extra ones will donate themselves to his myonuclear domain size pool and expand that pool for future regenerative purposes. Get it? So you want to keep increasing your bank account of the satellite cell pool. So you have something to bank on in the future, like buying a house. It's an investment, paying your mortgage. You'll have something to lean back on when you retire and sell your house for millions of dollars when you bought it for a couple of $1,000s, and then you can lean on that, and then you live nice and free and clear while everybody else is suffering out there. Get it? You're banking on your house and your retirement, and you're going to enjoy your life. And then these other people that never did it, they're not going to enjoy themselves. They're just going to live a decrepit old life and just wait to die. We're not here waiting to die. We don't wait for things to happen. We want to make things happen. That's the difference. Get it, guy? I'll show you a channel too. I'll talk about this guy right here. I don't know what. Hold on a second. Look how fast this guy's channel is growing, man. It's incredible. Because this is what you want to hear. So I think his name is Bray. I can't remember. Is it Bray? Bray. I think it's Bray. Here he is, Bray. 41,700. He just started a month ago. 4 weeks ago, he posted these videos. This guy posted videos on his channel. His name is Bray. And within like 4 weeks, he's got 41,000 subscribers. And watch how fast it keeps growing. The last two videos were pretty good, these two. But mostly the people watch the ones where he's showing his face, like, you know, to look pretty, like this one, the highest hits. How did he get this sexy face or whatever he created here? That's the one they really want to watch. Not so much as the motivation part, but he says he's doing motivation and whatever. But yeah, man. Anyways, I'll do some more videos. I'll try to do some more. I just wanted to talk about that just a little bit. The regenerative property of satellite cells, what they do, man. They are anti-aging, bro. They're anti-aging. You don't need pills. You don't need nothing. You need more of these satellite cells. And there's a cascade of events when they're activated. They create more cells and more cells and more cells in your body, and you just keep regenerating. That's all. It's a big cascade if you can do that. All right, so I talked about that one a little bit, and then I put another one, functional Dysregulation of stem cells during aging, a focus on skeletal muscle stem cells. So there's another section I talk about sharp decline regenerative capacity in stem cells. There is. A prevailing view holds that the aging rate of the individual depends on the ratio of tissue attrition to tissue regeneration. It is. A prevailing view holds that the aging rate of an individual depends on the ratio between tissue attrition to tissue regeneration. See? Therefore, manipulations that favor the balance towards regeneration may prevent or delay aging. So if you're regenerating, it may prevent or delay aging. It may prevent or delay aging. Well, go find out. Do this and find out if it prevents and delays aging. Most likely it does because they tell you here. They already know this anyways. Skeletal muscle is specialized tissue composed of postmitotic fibers. It is. That contract to generate force. Satellite cells are the adult stem cells responsible for skeletal muscle regeneration. Recent studies on the biology of skeletal muscle, satellite cells, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. Coordinate relationship between cell intrinsic factors, regulate the satellite cells ultimately determine tissue homeostasis and repair during aging, and who encourage the search for new anti-aging whatever. So aging, niche, rejuvenation, satellite cell, blah, blah, blah. They always talk about this. There's so much stuff on satellite cells. I have posted so much stuff on my channel. Check it out. Read it. It's in the community section. Try to understand it. If you have a question, ask me. I'll try to explain it to you again on the board, or I'll just do a video on it. But it's very simplistic, bro. It's very simplistic. One guy asked me, well, he asked me to do a video on how do you do this? I'll just say how I do it, and I'll do a video, I guess this week. I'll do a video on it. I'll find some time this weekend, and I'll do another video telling you exactly how I discovered it and how I do it, so the muscle is unadapted, it's unaccustomed, and constantly can bring back this damage, so you're constantly growing all the time and building muscle and getting stronger. You've never been big and strong, have had a lot of muscle. You've never felt what it's like to be big and strong, and those weights feel super light. Things around you feel super light, and you're just super damn strong, and it's super light. Like Levon Sangashvili, he beat Devon Larab in arm wrestling because now he's reached the pinnacle, that point where it's just so light. Bob, anybody he comes up against, they're so light. Bob, there's no stressing, no pulling, there's nothing, just bang. You won't see anybody pull his arm down, not anymore. But he has reached a peak at 33, and I've done the same thing. I think 33, I reached my peak. And then after 33, it's all downhill from there, baby. So you have to watch out. If you're not regenerating, you're going downhill. And that kind of happened to me slow with the time. I didn't realize it creeped up on me because I stopped, because I thought once I built it, I had it, was never going away. But with the time, the satellite cell was going away. I didn't realize that. Okay, man. So I'm out of here, bro. I don't know what else to say there. There's the section here. You can go over it. You can look up and down here. I posted so many things. Here's another one. I don't know. This one, this one, this one, this one. I don't know what else there was here. I can't remember. Yeah. They kind of tell you, wow, they tell you a lot of stuff here, bro. What is this? Regulation, myogenesis. This is a very interesting report. Let me see what else, if I missed something here. No, I don't think so. Methylation, I put that's new methylation. You can read about that. DNA methylation. You know, environmental factors, food and things, whatever, affect your DNA. Love watercress, amazing for you. This section here, just a small section I clipped out. I can't do all of it, that's why. The altered fate of aging satellite cells determined by epigenetic changes. Well, yeah, because they suggest that skeletal muscle aging may be reversed simply by manipulating the epigenetic memory of satellite cells and resetting the aging clock to 0. Yeah, I guess you could do that. I don't know. They don't seem to be aging. I don't think they're aging. They're quiescent, so they can't be environmentally attacked by the environment, whatever. Okay, I think this was the one you really asked me, the secret to reverse aging. All right, the secret to reverse aging. Yeah, I posted this. I posted that, and then the other one. That was part of it. Okay, so I'll go over this really quick, man. I'm sorry about that. I think this was the one that you were really asking me about. Satellite cells and aging. Use it or lose it. Oh, this is so important, bro. Oh, bro. Let me see if I can make this bigger. All right. Use it or lose it. This is NCBI. All right. Yep. Okay. So individuals that maintain healthy skeletal tissue tend to live healthier, happier lives as proper muscle function enables maintenance of independence and actuation of autonomy. It does. That's why you want to be big and strong and young and not corrupted, bro. The onset of skeletal muscle decline begins around the age of 30. I remember this guy writing, he says, hey, 30? You go 30? Yeah, 30, bro. The satellite cells start going away at 30. Your regeneration properties, your body, you're getting senescent cells, they're taking over, and then these cells, they're not regenerating because you're not causing this damage. So they go away by themselves, but you can increase them by causing micro injuries to muscle and get them to proliferate, differentiate, divide, increase in number. See? Okay, and muscle atrophy is associated with a number of serious morbidities and mortalities. So atrophy is associated with morbidities and mortality, bro, death, bro, and a bunch of morbidities. Satellite cells are responsible for regeneration of skeletal muscle and enter a reversible non-dividing state of quiescence. They do. They quiesce after they divide. They enter into quiescence when they're not regenerating. They quiesce and they're not dividing or increasing these pools or these myonuclei, which are used to synthesize protein to further this domain. Without them, can't synthesize protein, can't further that domain. All right, dividing state quiescence under homeostatic conditions. Homeostatic conditions, doing nothing. When you're doing nothing, see, moving around, doing nothing, no sports, no nothing, unaccustomed exercise, nothing, just hanging around, doing stuff, going to the office, getting rich, making money all day, doing your body, doing nothing. So you're getting rich, but your body's not getting rich in these satellite cells. So you're increasing your bank account, but you're not increasing your bank account in your body called satellite cells. Get it, banking on it for further regenerative purposes. That's what you should be doing. In response to injury, satellite cells are able to activate. See? It's always injury. They always tell you that. Muscle injuries, bro. Activate and re-enter the cell cycle. Creating new cells to repair and create nascent muscle fibers while preserving a small population that can return to quiescence for future regenerative demands. However, in aged muscle, satellite cells that experience prolonged quiescence, no damages. If you're just exercising and you're adapted, it is this prolonged quiescence, the satellite cell, you're not causing this injuries to these muscle fibers, and these satellite cells are not coming out and regenerating you and increasing in number. If it's prolonged, quiescence will undergo programmed cellular senescence. That's how you age. So if you're not regenerating constantly, then you get programmed cellular senescence. In other words, these cells, they become senescent. They're dead. They're neither dead or alive. They don't divide anymore. They don't increase in number. So they just stay there and they get old in age. An irreversible, non-dividing state that handicaps the regenerative capacities of muscles. We don't want that. We want to get rid of them. We want to keep regenerating and push them out. This review examines how periodic activation and cycling of satellite cells through exercise can mitigate senescent acquisition and myogenic decline. See, we want to get rid of the senescence and this myogenic decline. We want to increase the satellite cells and them creating more cells and boom, because these senescent cells and these old aging cells, they can only divide so much, about 60 cycles, 70 cycles, and then they die off. Get it? They're dead. They just sit there dead. Whatever, they corrupt you, look old in age. Ooh, gotta get rid of them. Scrape them off or something. I don't know. Get rid of them, bro. And create new cells to push them out through regeneration, bro. So I'll see you in the next video, bro. I don't know what else to say there. I thought that was very interesting. Activation, aging, exercise, stem cell, quiescence, and satellite cell. There you go, bro. That was an interesting one. I should have brought that one up as the very first one. But I'll see you in the next one. Tell me what you think about that. Like, subscribe, support the channel, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Remember, satellite cells in aging, use it or lose it. If you are not using these unaccustomed exercises to cause micro injuries to the muscles to get the satellite cell to increase in number, guess what's going to happen, bro? You are going to age and fall apart faster than the last time. And you'll find you're going to have so many problems. You won't be able to run fast as an old person. You won't be able to do a lot of the things that you could possibly do. I don't know. But yeah, it could be scary, bro. I don't know what else to tell you. I gotta go, I gotta run, and I'll do another video on how I do it, because somebody asked me, please do a video. I just don't have time now. I'll do it in the next video, bro. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao. Tell me what you think about that. Like, subscribe, support the channel. Remember, satellite cell and aging, use it or lose it, bro. This is, you're regenerating and you're building muscle, and you're getting better and stronger than the last time. So think about that. Think about that. Remember that, my friend. You don't want to age and fall apart faster than the last time, bro. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao, my friends, and support the channel helps, bro. Okay, great. Yeah, if I missed something, sorry, dude. Forget your name now. If I missed something, just write it down in the comment section. We'll talk about it again. I don't know. I was just in such a hurry today. Sorry, but I hate that. I hate being in a hurry. All right, see you in the next one. Ciao, man.